Good morning, this is Angela Hubbs coming to you live from my home office with Maura. Come here, Maura. Maura's gonna join us. She loves it when I sit on the floor, but they all love it when I sit on the floor. I guess I'm in closer sitting on distance. My heart goes out to all of my friends and family that are in Irma's way. I know some of my friends are out of power. I think just what an amazing, just the world feels so weird right now. This is a great opportunity for all of us to show up as leaders. I wanted to share a story with you that happened to me. It actually happened now a month ago, but it's a story that will show you how much of a leader you are, no matter how much you think you're not. Really, when it comes down to it, that's why we're here. We're here to lead one another, influence one another, and have each other's lives be better. So I just want to share this story with you. I work all over New York City. I have clients all over the city. And so one of my clients lives in Jackson Heights. It's not that far, but it's not inside of Manhattan. And after I was done with that client, I was on my way home, taking the subway, getting ready to go home. And there was a guy laying kind of across the subway steps. And there was already another young woman there who had called 911. I can do CPR in my sleep. I used to teach CPR. I used to teach lifeguards. And so I was like, I was ready just in case this was a medical emergency. And so tapped the guy, he didn't answer. And so this woman was completely correct in calling 911. Being unconscious is a life-threatening condition. And this very sweet young woman, and we are just kind of waiting there. Now, I could smell right away why this guy was unconscious. Anyone who's ever lived in New York or seen New York, it's all very stereotypical that a drunk man or woman will be laying somewhere in the train station. But we were there she was right to call 911. Okay, so we call 911, and everyone who clearly lives in this area looks at us like, ugh, why do you bother? Ugh. Even a store clerk came out to essentially say to us, guys, he's drunk all the time, don't even bother. But the young woman that I was with, she was so strong in her stand to take care of this man that she wouldn't put up with anything else. She was like, no, this man needs help and we're gonna help him. Oh, Sean says, it's nasty. Oh, it's so nasty in those subways. You are absolutely right. You gotta come visit me and you'll see it's not changed. It's still gross. The storekeeper came out. That woman had a really strong stand that no, we're gonna take care of him. The guy eventually starts to come around a little bit. We were there, we were talking to him, we were trying to keep him conscious, and at some point he looked us dead in the eyes and he was like, you guys actually care about me? And we said, of course we care about you. And he started to cry. At some point he asked us to marry him. He wanted us to convert to his religion. He started talking with some nonsense and some gibberish. And the sad part for both me and the young lady that I was with is we saw that really what we were doing in the scheme of things was just a drop in the bucket to this gianter problem that was happening with this poor man. But unless he gets help for what drove him to the bottle in the first place, nothing's gonna change. But we still had a stand in that moment that we were gonna take care of this man, especially that young lady. In fact, I was really moved by her stand to take care of this man on the train. So we waited almost 40 minutes for an ambulance to come. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Sean. Mental illness absolutely is real. You could tell from looking at the ambulance guys that this is a call they've done thousands of times. Not just with this guy, but with people all over the city. And the ambulance guys went to this gentleman and was like, look, these girls care enough about you that they had to call us. The guy gave the ambulance drivers a hard time, but the ambulance guys were like, go ahead, go, you guys, thank you. I was left with a few things after that experience. This idea that there's a problem that we need to solve to help help people get real help. Being with that young lady, really looking at what leadership looks like. That woman didn't have to wear a suit and be in front of a big crowd and tell people what to do. Like, that's not what leadership is. Leadership is having a mission and going after what it is that's important to you, and then inspiring others to follow you. In fact, I'm really moved by it because, I think we have this idea that leadership is supposed to look a certain way. We need to care about each other more. And that started to have me look at, how do I get to show up? And what does my leadership get to look like as I go forward into my life? I know you guys are up to stuff. You guys are leaders. And for those of you who don't think you are a leader, you are. You just have to get really clear about what it is that you stand for. And once you're clear about what you stand for, no one can shake you. You get to show up in this world making a difference, even if it's not what you think leadership should look like. Especially those of you who don't think you're leaders, really step up, because you are. This world needs you. We need you today. We need what it is that you do out on the planet. So today, that is my mission, is to get you to see that you're a leader and that we need you. So thank you so much for being here with me. I'm Angela Hubbs, you leaders, you, and keep doing what you're doing. Go touch the world. Make this a better place with your leadership. And I will see you very, very soon.